Alright, in the last video I showed you how to produce a normal map, and I then walked you through the OCC map. And then I hit extract and there it is. So very cool looking, no doubt about it. Very, very, very clean. Amazing. I love it. But now it's time to package this. So what happens in this phase is I have a Mudbox model that's usually black or disgusting looking, and I want to get all this history, all this stuff off of it. I just want the mesh itself. In this case, I go through and hold Control and highlight the bones that I want, just like that. If I have any other objects out there, like this in the background, get that out there too. And normally I would go over and transfer this over to Maya. I would suggest not doing that. I'm just going to export this selection as an OBJ. Call it all bones with UVs. Because Mudbox just transfers the hot mess over to Maya, it just yields bad results as far as the final output and final package. I end up cleaning up a lot of stuff, deleting a lot of nodes. Learning how to do this manually, I would not take that information out of my brain. I use it daily. It's really useful. Okay. So window, rendering editors, hypershade. You might as well just pop that over and put that over on the other monitor. Now that I can do things like that, and then I'll import. Now, see, there's an all bones UV object. There's also, if you look in that folder, yeah, a big old hot mess there because I've been grading. So here, notice there's an all bones with UV MTL file. If you delete this file, your life will be a lot better, because then it won't import anything new into the hypershade, just the mesh. Okay, so all bones UV object. See, now over in hypershade, it's whistle clean. I only got one Lambert still. Good. Okay, now 6 on the keyboard. Most thing forgot by all students. And then I'm going to go in here to package. So set project. Desktop. Here's my horse bones. This is my final project. Okay, default workspace. Then I'm going to go over to Photoshop and save those two maps. I want to save them as TGA. That's what I'm going to be using them for anyway. This is my normal map, so NM. Cancel. So I'll save as. Make sure I'm picking TGA down here. Oh, I love when I do that. There we go. 24-bit. Yep. Now, the OCC is actually your color map, but I don't think I want to use it like this, right? I might want to add something to it. There's a lot of ways you can do this. I showed you how to do it in Mudbox. Now I'll show you how to do it in Photoshop, just to have the ability to have both underneath your wing. So in this case, I need mega resolution. And are they going to have mega resolution? Probably not. I don't see a doctor with a 20 megapixel camera. If I was a doctor, I had a 20 megapixel camera. Alright, that one's good. Heck, if I was a doctor, I'd be having a 40 megapixel camera, operating on one guy to buy the 40 megapixel camera. So copy image. Thank you, guy. New spleen. Paste. All right. So all I'm going to do is my old hat. And the old hat states that I just need something with noise in this case, because I already got this OCC. I can take my eraser and I go into brush and I make sure that my shape dynamics is on with angle jitter all the way up. And I just delete a lot of this map. Now the detail is going to be just very small, and again, I'm not worried about too much about pattern. I just want pure chaos here. I do clean it up a little bit, but not much. If you ever make a mistake, just go to the move tool, and then you can keep continuing to click. I call this the base. Now all I do is clicking Alt a bunch of times. Alright, sweet. Now I can just hit Control E to merge all those down. Put this one on top. Set it to multiply. Cool. Now if you want to clean this map up a little bit, here's how you do that. Here's the patch tool. You just grab a patch, go like that. Another way you can do it is you use the same map twice. So I have that in memory and I could paste it in. And then I go like this. Soft light, or I wheel down on the mouse until I find something that I like. Just note if it gets too dark, like multiply is pretty dark. But you can always capture that back using a thing here. So if you make something like maybe levels, can get back the lightness. And you can put that in between here. You can do all kinds of goofy stuff here. That's what I like about using Photoshop for some stuff. Now I'll turn that back on. These are really contrasty as far as the black is concerned. You could either use multiply or there's another one in here that works rather well. Soft light works really well. So it's up to you. If you have a game engine that's going to shade it anyway, you might not want to use complete black, because what happens if the part is in the middle of the day? So this might be an alternative for you. Okay, so let's save this out, and we're going to save that as a TGA. We'll call this the color map. And then we import those into Maya. Let's handle that board too, and we'll do the importing in the next video. So let's find that map, shall we? Let's see if we still have that acorn laying around. There it is, wood diffuse. I'm just going to pop this open, and oh, fireworks is going to open. Love fireworks, the most useless program in the whole wide world. And it takes up so much RAM. You were thinking it too. I get the one smart aleck troll that's like, I love fireworks. It's so great. Yeah, you know you're gonna do it. Okay, so I'm gonna look for that wood texture, and I'm gonna have all three textures ready for the next video. Other than that, some of these textures won't open like that. You have to open it like this, unfortunately. Another program that's really nice to find textures is Bridge. That takes up a lot of memory too, but it's a little faster. So now I can just go to this and go to lower this. Now that I'm in here, I can quickly, easily, yeah, these are the ones I was talking about. Yep, cool. So there it is. Opens right up. Now I can save that as a normal map or a color map. TGA. This would be wood color map. And then I'll page around until I find wood normal map. Which I doubt I'm going to find, but I'll look anyway. So that's going to be my life, and I'll see you in the next video when I discover where all these great things are. But they're all going to be in one folder, and they're all going to be TGA, and then we'll put it together in Maya. See you there.